Yo, what is up guys? Saltation here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are discussing one of the worst Minecraft servers of all time and also the worst staff member of all time, so stay tuned for that. On the screen we have a wheel, and yeah, let's see what's gonna happen when we spin it. Alright, so up on screen we have an appeal that has been going on for a couple of days now, and yeah, so you can feel free to pause the video at any time to read any of this crap. I mean, honestly, I'm so fake in this, honestly though, but basically this is basically my first appeal, and yeah. So up next we obviously have the reply back from the staff member. Aluux replied with this, I got banned for ban evasion, obviously, and yeah, so I'd just like to say that we do not tolerate racial slurs. I never said a racial slur. We will get into that later, and they basically just said their normal thing, and yeah. So up next we have the reply back kind of thing I messaged them, and basically noticed that in the reply they said a definition of what a ban evasion was, and I basically said, what main thing you need to think about is that main is going from alts to basically evade the ban by basically going on alts, but the difference is that I'm using my main. My main did not do anything wrong, period. I'm just saying that right now, and basically my alts got banned for reasons I will not release out on YouTube. And basically, yeah, it says ban evasion of I don't know seal, then insert username, whatever it was, I forgot. And like, honestly, like, that's not even true because I can legit prove that this is my main account. Alright, so we have the corruption definition right here. Think you Google, and basically we want to look at the second one very closely. The process by which something, typically a word or expression, is changed from its original use or meaning to one that is regarded as erroneous or debased. I don't know what that means, but basically what it is saying is basically that it's changed from one thing to another to benefit something else, and that's basically what's happening in this situation. Is the staff member changed the definition of ban evasion to another thing to support them, but we're gonna go into more depth why it actually doesn't, and why they're actually way more corrupt than we actually thought. So now they're basically saying, main account or not, you're still the same person who plays on the alt banning keyword bypassing the ban. That makes relatively to no sense, but basically I think what they're saying is that if you're the same person, you're bypassing a ban if you get banned, which is actually stupid. So now they're basically saying, main account or not, so basically in my first reply I basically called them corrupt, basically. Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying, and I'm basically saying why it's not a ban evasion, and that it's my alt, not my main account, which is honestly just alright. So this is the big reply that actually is a really big thing. So for one thing, they don't have ban evasion as a rule in the forums. Like, honestly, like, if you try and find it, you seriously won't find it as I said in it. And yeah, I basically go on the point where they are basically corrupt, and that ban evasion of I don't know steal, and it's implying that Saltation is bypassing a ban from main I don't know steal, which is actually technically wrong because that's my alt, and I'm just releasing my alt to the public, which I don't really care about, honestly, but whatever. That's my main account, and yeah, that's my alt, and this ban is completely irrelevant, and I actually did contact an admin, but I haven't heard a response back. So now this is one of the best parts of the video, because not only does this person just give up, they invite somebody else in the messages and tells me what I did wrong. So basically what they were saying is this: you were banned on one of your accounts for blah blah blah. During this time you evaded your ban by coming online with another account which you said a racial slur on. This resulted in you being banned on this account, as therefore you will not be banned and you will need to wait 2 months, which is actually false. If you're so confused, yada yada, and that's basically it. Alright guys, I would just have to say the next two pictures are from the actual same reply, and this is when I basically reply to the other staff member on a different chat, and basically I just go into I dig deep down into what they said, and basically just go over basically what happened, what they said during this time. I mean, you evaded the spam by coming online with another account which you saw racial slur on. The first part is actually true. I was on my main account when my alt was banned. However, I never actually said the racial slur on my main account. And then I said show proof to me, and it's later confirmed that they actually did not find it. What a shock. This resulted in you being banned on this account, which makes no sense because I never actually said it, so then why am I banned in the first place? So that's basically what's next, and ban evasion as a rule, I basically said that, and they never actually replied, so I'm very interested to see what they respond to. And just looking at it, so after thinking about this for a while, I was basically banned for hacking, but actually not for hacking. And you can't say that it was a racial slur because you have no proof that you are just gonna have to side with the fact that I was hacking on my main account on your server. So now we're on the part 2 of this reply, and basically since you were hacking on an alt, you could possibly hack on your main, so I could ban you. So I guess that was probably what they're gonna say, and this is complete bullshit. If you have no evidence of me hacking on my main, then why ban it? So this is similar to the external situation with Mineplex, where actually Mineplex just banned any account that External had acquired, I believe, and then later over time it changed where Mineplex had to have evidence for them to actually ban the account, and that actually is logical because, like, if you have no evidence, then why even actually ban it? And yeah. So now we're on the part 2 of this reply, and basically since you were hacking on an alt, you could possibly hack on your main, so I could ban you. So now in this next post, they basically say that they made a mistake and read something wrong apparently. And the next key fact that you want from this is that they say staff follow a strict guide to make sure that the rules are enforced, and we are specifically no under circumstances are we allowed to allow ban evasion. The only logical explanation I can give you to why this isn't in the rules is probably forgotten to be added, or it wasn't needed to be, as it's common knowledge. We will get to that later. And yeah, so now in this post I basically say why it's actually should be put into the rules, and in that it's not common knowledge. And they said that they are type a server to have this rule. That's basically what I said, and you know, it's just pick a random number of months and call it the day. Honestly, that's what I think they actually did. And then I ask a question, and yeah. So now we get on to one of my favorite parts in this entire thing, is that they basically admit that I'm correct in what I'm saying. And now keep in mind, this isn't Aluux that has been doing this. It has been the Surmod that has been higher ranked or whatever it's called, but they basically admit that I'm actually correct in what I'm saying, and I honestly don't know why I'm still not unbanned yet. So guys, now this is the point in the video where I'm just completely lazy, and I'm just gonna go to the website and just say this out loud randomly, but I didn't know that, honestly, Aluux wasn't in this conversation to begin with, honestly, so they just weren't replying, and I'm basically proving why they actually supported me, and we aren't like any networks. I get that you don't know this due to lack of experience in the past, or I'm just saying that randomly. Why is this to know? Reread the first sentence. How can you learn something if you never experienced it before? Very well said. And then another quote. You know now that it is not permitted. Now, therefore, you shouldn't do it in the future. Yes, I do know, and that will never happen. 100% in the future. I do not think that I should get a 4-month ban because it's not in the rules, which I made a forum post about. I actually did. And also because of experience, even though I've been on the server for a year and yada yada, I might buy a rank on the server, depends honestly. But yeah. And now we are going to the next one, which is going straight down. And then it's common sense to realize that joining on another account after being banned on another will get you in trouble. It is clear us to that you do not seem to understand why your ban was put in place, so let me explain it. So one last time. Again, makes no sense because I've never had a server where you get actually banned for doing what they just said. Honestly, that's my first time I've ever seen that happen. No, it is not in the rules. However, if you get banned on an alt, it's common sense to not then go and join on another account, as you're obviously going to get punished for it. No, that's not common sense, honestly. Ban evasion is basically where they go into a definition again. This is when you get banned on an account and then join another server to avoid the punishment, which they changed 3 times already. Definition, totally not corrupt, honestly. With the given context to your situation, you're banned on the account for no sale for hacking, yada yada. 3 months, which I appealed that, and as you are the same person as your account, spell my name right next time, was banned for ban evasion of steal, as you are joining on another account to avoid the ban of steal. I see where you're going with this, but honestly, it kind of makes no sense to me, because if you're doing nothing on an account, why should that account get a ban for something that you did on another account? That should be completely different. Even if you're the same person, it's completely different account associated. It's kind of what I've been kind of like trying to like tell them, and now I told them it's not common sense. You are just a way more intelligent human being, and that's kind of being a jokey kind of point right there. Actually, 70 times before, you are able to reappeal in 2 months, which I'm not honestly gonna do because they're gonna deny it anyway, because this guy is corrupt, or girl, I don't know. If you believe your ban was false, I forgot to tell you, you can make a self-abuse report against me, which I'm going to, because this is the video that actually it's gonna be in the self-abuse report against him. And yeah, oh yeah, welcome MCPZ staff, man, you're pretty dank. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all guys for watching, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.